leaving the house early today. We have several places we got to go before work, as we are meeting a bunch of people this morning. So we'll see how many people we can meet and how many bottles we can pick up. We've already got quite a few on board right now. Got to go pick up a bottle right now from a guy's house, so probably won't showcase where his neighborhood or his house is, but we'll see. Maybe do that for insurance purposes in case something happens. Not expecting anything bad to happen, just pointing out, you know, you never know. Never know. Whoa. Hopefully our GPS figures out what it's doing. Gonna be going to Goody Colleyville again. This time we have a mobile pickup order though. We were able to order a bottle, so we found something we wanted and we're gonna go pick it up today. What's up, Joel? Good to see you got notified. I know YouTube's been a little shaky about notifications, and after yesterday I wasn't sure if I'm shadow banned or not, so good to see someone's able to type in the chat and I can actually get some viewers. What's dropping? I don't know what's dropping. There was a shipment that came in at Goody, so we were able to order a bottle online of something we wanted, so I am headed out early. Got sea sponges in the chat. We've got to go pick up Ryan S. What's going on? Mark Duffy. Got 5 of you guys in this morning. Yeah, it is a little earlier than normal for sure. I'm going to pick up a High West Prisoner's Share batch 2, so we're gonna go pick that up, and then we're gonna go to Goody Colleyville. We've got to hand out the winnings to Mr. Finney. Finney won a stag, so I gotta get him squared away. And then we also got a Russell's 13 and a Midwinter's Night Dram. Doing a little bit of a trade. Gonna be getting some more bottles from that. And then I got another guy yesterday that was bourbon hunting for me, Jay. He was able to pick up a Blantons and an Eagle Rare for me, so 2 more bottles I'll have to try to meet up and pick up from him too after Colleyville. So probably try to meet him at one of the specs closer to the airport. Might be easier for him. All said and done though, we should at least have 5 Eagle Rares, a Blantons, at least 1 other bottle. I won't spoil that one just yet. That's a mobile pickup order directly from the store, so that's pretty cool. So you're hiding from work already today? So we'll have a lot of tater bottles. We've got a couple more deals in the works too. Looks like we're going to be getting a Weller Foolproof from Riley. That won't be today, but it is on the books. We'll probably wait till after this weekend to make sure we're settled up with everybody else. Sean said he's been looking for that Prisoner's Share. Well, Sean, we might just square up with you, man, and get you a sample of it. I'm not sure exactly when we're going to open that bottle, but if I had to guess, I'll probably open it tomorrow. I'm not planning on keeping that bottle sealed for too long. It's been on the list to find for a while. I feel like we're getting it at a pretty fair price. Going to pick it up right now. It's the first bottle to pick up. It's going to be $210 for that bottle, which is, you know, the lowest end of secondary. So the Whiskey Panda, what's up? Yeah, Sean, if you want to try to get a sample of that, I don't mind squaring up. Sorry, we had 2 people merging, the truck went over, but didn't use a turn signal. Not a big deal. But turn my brightness up too so I can see you guys a little bit better. Got some cloud forecast, but the sun's still shining right through. How are you doing this morning, Mr. Victor? We got a 26-minute drive. We're gonna pick this bottle up directly from his house, and then we're gonna go meet up with a bunch of people at Colleyville. So I'm excited. Some of the guys I haven't met before, so I hope the guy for the Russell's 13 shows up. Otherwise, I'm going to be hauling that bottle around today. But if not, I mean, I'm not going to be upset with keeping a Russell's 13. We got a really good deal on one. We won it in a race, so can't complain there. I was just trying to upgrade, try to get some different things. We got a Heaven Hill 18 on the way. So Heaven Hill 18, we have that Old Forester Presidential Choice that we picked up the other day too. So got some pretty big bottles. Hot out there in the West Texas desert that we call Amarillo. Is that what we're talking about, Victor? Hot as Hades, or hotter than Hades? The sun is bright. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me flip that around. It'll probably get a little bit better when we're not headed east and we start headed north. Ballpark price, I don't have to give you a ballpark price, I'll tell you the exact price. We got a Russell's 13 batch 5, and we're asking $250. We settled in at $225, which I've seen a few of them move at $225. Obviously batch 1, 2, and 3 are more desirable. 4 and 5 are the easier / cheaper ones to obtain. So $225 for Russell's 13. We're gonna get for that one, we should be getting cash. So, I am hitting some stores today, Josh. We're going to go to Goody Colleyville. I got a mobile order for pickup already. It probably won't get confirmed until closer to 10 a.m. as we placed it last night at 12:01. They had 6 bottles in stock. I hope they confirm my order. If they confirm my order, we'll be happy. What's up, Adam from Major Zero? After Goody Colleyville, we need to reach out to Jay. Jay's probably going to try to square up with us from yesterday. Jay picked up a Blantons and an Eagle Rare for me at MSRP, or I guess damn near close to MSRP. The Blantons is probably a little bit more pricey than I would like to pay, but that's kind of what they go for in this area, unless you get them from a lottery. The cheapest one I've ever got was $70. This one was closer to $85, which isn't terrible. It's not $100, so. Yeah, we do have a lot of people watching and not a lot of likes. Gotta love that short audience. There we go. Trying to get out of the slow lane. Yeah, so we're going to go pick up a prisoner share first, then we're going to go try to meet up with everybody. I basically told everyone, Goody Colleyville at Open, if they want to do business with me. So I think we have 4 people that we're meeting at Goody Colleyville, and then we'll have 1 more that we'll meet afterwards. So I'm theoretically seeing six people today. Justin says, I'm assuming the 2 are Matt and I. What's up, Dad? Oh, Dad, you got to see that picture too. He said leaving home early must be nice. Maybe pick up some paint. We got some paint in the garage, but yeah. Woke up this morning, the closet door for my kid's room was open, and he had peeled off the paint on the trim of the door. So on the door frame itself, there's like a bunch of paint that's missing now. Pretty funny. Piece of paper or something, but nope, he peeled some paint off the door frame. It's a little funny. I'm excited about this prisoner share though. I've never had this one, and I see him go for $250 to $300 for batch 1. Batch 2 is closer to $225, $250. So I'm definitely excited to pick this one up. I'm not a huge fan of the stuff finished in wine cask, but if it's done right, it's pretty good. I've heard a lot of good things about this bottle, so only reason why the guy's moving it in the first place is he has a bunch of High West stuff already, and he's actually trying to collect some more of the older stuff. So any of his extras and duplicates, he's slowly starting to consolidate down to help get some of the more valuable and expensive stuff. He sent me a picture of his collection. He's got a lot of High West stuff. I tried to get him to move a yippee-ki-yay for me. I was really wanting a yippee-ki-yay. I don't think he ate any of the paint, Adam. He just peeled it off because it was all over the floor. Yeah, I've been at 787 for a couple days now, Adam. I'm hoping we can push towards 800. It'll take a little bit to get there, but we'll get there. Got to get to 1,000 for that giveaway. Going to be giving away 10 Weller Antique 107s whenever we get full monetization of the channel. The only requirement we have left for monetization is 1,000 subscribers, so 223 subscribers away from giving away 10 bottles of Weller Antique 107. Big slowdown right here. Well, police everywhere on the highway. We don't have to worry about getting pulled over doing 20 miles an hour in a 60. For whatever reason, this area up here, it's between, 20 and 30. It's right around Six Flags, starting with Lamar Boulevard. For about the next 2 miles, there's like a little bit of construction, and it's not really construction right now. It's just a rerouted path that has like a curve to it. For whatever reason, with everybody merging on and merging off, everybody to almost a complete stop, even in the left lane. It's really freaking annoying. And I've just never seen it this bad because we're normally coming through here later. Gotta answer this guy's question. He said he's got to go to Dallas. There we go. We let him know. He wanted to know our ETA because he's got a meeting in Dallas. He said he's still at the house right now, so I tell him we're going to be there probably about 9:05, so we've got some time to get there. Yeah, currently we have 5 Weller Antique 107s. I will probably be picking up the other 5 probably in the middle of this month because I think that'll probably take at least that long to get closer. I think we got some time. All it takes is one in search of post, and I've got at least one guy ready to go with 7 bottles, so I can go pick up 5 from him at $100 a bottle. So we've already got someone that has them. I just haven't gone to pick them up because he's on the far north side of town. I feel like my dad's talking about how the police are hiding on the highways and hiding on the on-ramps, like he's speaking from experience. Did you get pulled over this morning, Dad? Do you want to talk about it? Did they give you a citation? Wait for him to respond. He may have got a citation today if he keeps telling me how they're hiding on the on-ramps. Or he could have just saw someone else get pulled over. He always said he never likes to be the fastest one on the highway. Yep, there he goes. He said, nope, got someone else in front of me. He knows. Nope, he knows. He plays it right, Mark. He says, he's like, never be the fastest one on the highway. Always have someone in front of you running faster because the cop will always chase the faster one. Or not always, but a majority of the time, the cop's always going to get the faster one. He's not going to get the slower moving one. So as long as you got someone running faster ahead of you by at least, a few hundred feet with a little bit of space, cop can see him and radar him, they'll get him before they get you. So even if you're doing 15, 20 over, if the other guy's doing 35, 40 over, cops will go after the higher speed just for fun. Bigger ticket, potentially turning a high speed pursuit. I don't know what the reasoning is, other than obviously they're the one that's going even crazier. Oh my goodness. That car just merged over on top of that vehicle, and that other one was able to get out of the way. Crazy people. They're all merging on, but they're not. They're putting their turn signal on and then just coming over. They're not waiting for it to be clear to come over. So it looks like this guy will be home, so when we go pick up the prisoner's share, we won't have to just pick it up off his doorstep, and we'll be able to square up with him with Venmo. Back to work, Adam. All right. To be able to secure it all inside, so And maybe I'll move my vehicle into the parking garage too to help keep it cooler too. We'll see. Depends on how much we pick up. "16 minutes out." Yeah, we've made this drive a lot the last few days for sure, for work, but also for all these stops. We hit 3 specs yesterday, and we didn't really see anything worth buying. I mean, we saw the Heaven Hill grain to glass rye. Probably could have picked that one up yesterday, but wasn't too big of a deal I'm missing out on. I wasn't really looking for it, I'll be honest. Mark Duffy said there's a couple towns around him. Cops do nothing but hide for speeders. There to collect and serve, and not protect and serve. So, I know for our area, at least the few cops that I've talked to, they don't have so-called quotas as far as like citations, but they do have a quota on the number of interactions they have to have with the public. So part of those encounters is they have to engage in a traffic stop and either do a written warning or a citation. Both will count, but a verbal warning would not count as an interaction with the public, basically forcing the officer to do and keep up to par with paperwork. So most of them are like, well, if I have to do the work to do a written warning, I might as well just go ahead and turn it into a citation. So that's kind of where the whole quota on, like, oh, maybe I was just their quota when I got pulled over because I got cited. Some of them just, you know, they're like, if I have to do the paperwork, I might as well make sure the city gets paid for it, I guess. Justify their job. At least that's how it is in Denton. I don't necessarily have a problem with them keeping a quota on how many times they have to interact with people. It helps keep them accountable so they can't just be sleeping in their cruiser or pulled over on the side of the road and always doing quote-unquote paperwork. They can actually engage with the public. We get some pretty wild people out at the airport, but for the most part, those cops have it really, really easy. I saw a couple situations that escalated with our local police department where I work, and some of those get pretty wild and out of hand every once in a while. And that's drunk. They get really irate, or they could just be on drugs. They might not be drunk. Some of them are high, and they end up getting tackled down to the ground and even tased. It's a little comedic just because watching, this big lady who was sitting in front of her gate, acting a fool, yelling and cussing at everybody, high on drugs, goes and yells and throws something at the gate agent, and then still expects to make that flight and not expect the cops to show up and have a conversation with her. That's what surprises me. You'd rather them sleep in their cruiser than write me a ticket. Yeah, I guess so. Not having a ticket would be nice. Those tickets get very expensive too. I think my most expensive ticket was like $350 or like $400. It was not cheap. Let you guys see all that craziness now. We still got lots of traffic. That's what I was talking about. We put a turn signal on and we just come over. We don't wait to make sure it's clear, or we don't look. I can see his head, so I know his head didn't turn. No way he looked in his mirrors. Oh, gonna be very busy soon. Broken down on the side of the highway, changing a flat, that's never fun. You got a seatbelt ticket that costs you like $250 for a seatbelt? I didn't know they charged that much for a seatbelt ticket. always have my seatbelt on. I don't think I've ever really driven without a seatbelt unless it was like in a parking lot or like at the house, like my parents' house. But I have it on by the time I hit the road. I normally put it on as soon as I get in the vehicle. Oh wow, Ryan, you said you almost always get searched as well if you get pulled over from your hometown. I don't think I can happily say I've never been searched. I've never been patted down, and I've never had my vehicle searched when being pulled over. Your eyes look red as their probable cause. They just automatically assume that you've been smoking marijuana. Search by Fish and Game. Mark thinks that Ryan's a drug trafficker, apparently. I guess we've been searched by Fish and Game before, if you count that. I've had them board a boat that we were on and check all of our coolers and measure fish and look for alcohol, check all the safety equipment because you're going to have so many life jackets on board per person. I've seen that. What's up, Thomas? Got another one of the Michigan boys back in chat. We just got a bottle recently, so we got a Dragon's Milk honey barrel sent to us from Mr. Nick Jones. So that came in the other day. We were trying that out. It's pretty good. Got a little heat to it at 117 proof. Normally stuff drinks below proof. That drank a little bit hot, but man, was that good. I drink some pretty high proof stuff, but had a little bit of spice, a little bit of heat to it. One lane ended and having to merge, and then we're over here trying to, take this next exit. There we go. Now we can get up here and take the next exit coming up. I guess we had a little bit more. I thought it was next exit, the exit after. Oh well. Bourbon Hall, Lade's in the chat. What's going on? Yeah, that honey barrel is pretty good. Hot whiskey is great whiskey. I don't know about that. I've had some high proof stuff that just wasn't really enjoyable. We got some of the guys that like to post up in the Discord too on what they find. They'll take pictures of the shelf or of bottle hauls. Okay, you got your turn signal on. Move over. What the hell is wrong with that lady? Crossing a double white line. Had all the room to merge. Man. So this is normally where we would turn towards Goody Goody Colleyville, but we got to go down a little further. Not too much further. I guess you missed the sign that said yield to ramp. That's freaking Kia Soul. You didn't see the yield sign, lady? Nope. Not at all. Clueless. Then went over 3-4 lanes. Cut people off. Wonderful. Good driving, lady. Good driving. You saw the yield sign and you did everything except yield. Whiskey Wisdom. Got Bourbon Nerd. William Hall. Got the whole crew here today. What's going on, guys? Google Street View at this point. I could, man, get the Google car with all the freaking cameras on top of it, driving around. Tora, hey, what's going on? We're going to meet up with somebody right now to pick up a prisoner share, and then we're going to head to Goody Goody Colleyville. We're going to meet up with a whole bunch of other people. So Matt was asking about this last time. I didn't know if I was going to showcase some of this, but I think we will this time, just so you guys can see some of it. But probably meeting up with at least 5 people, maybe 6 people today in total. So chat keeps disappearing. I think I had that issue too on my ends. Mine likes to switch from all messages to top chat, and then I miss a bunch of the new messages. Driving through the neighborhood. Yeah, we're gonna be getting a bunch of Eagle Rares today. I'm getting like, I think we're getting 5 Eagle Rares today, just so Wade can be happy about that one. Got 1 we're getting from Jay. We're getting 3 as a trade, and then got 1 more that we might be picking up. We'll see. I got a pickup order from Goody Goody too. It's the first time I've ever ordered something for pickup, so we'll see how that works. I hope they confirm my order. Incredible pricing on this bottle if it is a confirmed order and I can pick it up. I don't want to spoil it and then be even more disappointed if I don't get to pick it up. Tore up that freaking carnivore beef liver crisp, man. That shit tore me up. I was dying. I should not do that again. Saying he will not buy a new bottle today. Technically I already bought one. I ordered one at 12:01, so literally 12:01 we had a bottle that we just ordered for pickup, so we'll see if it gets confirmed this morning. The mistress calls and says that. It's tough, man. You go bourbon hunting and then you don't buy a bottle. It's weird, right? Yeah, tore up. We're not supposed to eat all the liver crisp at once, but we did. Matter of fact, we got $22 for eating all of that in one sitting. Definitely hurt though. And it saved my dad from having to eat a bunch. I still got a few left in that other package, so I'll have to still let him try it, but the extra package to give him, we finished that one off, but we have some left in the original one. Yes, that stuff from Tore Up did leave me tore up. Yeah, that stuff went right through the gut. I don't know how people eat that. I don't think it tastes good. And then mixing Frey Ranch with JD10, that probably didn't help either. Ruining such a great pour with some Frey Ranch, super grainy. Thank you. Good luck, Bourbon Nerd. I'm really hoping they confirm that order at Goody Goody, but if not, I mean, we're still getting a bunch of stuff today, regardless, but we'll see. And since we could order it for pickup too, I'm wondering if they got a shipment in, because that wasn't there online the other day, so maybe they'll put some stuff out today, so today could be a pretty good day for us. We'll see though. Turning into the neighborhood. Flip the camera around because we don't want to show off some guy's house, but we will let them know that we are here now. Get turned around. you guys stay running. We're going to send him a text to let him know we're here. Flip this around so we can show outward. Alright, and then just bear with me, guys. We're going to meet up with this guy real quick and get this square away. Or anything. So you still got privacy, man. Let's see. All right, guys. Let's get back on the road and head over to. Yeah, we were disconnected for a second. We had to pay someone on Venmo, so we just got a High West prisoner share batch 2. Want to make sure the guy got paid. We're back though. I'm just saying, if they didn't want you to try to drink bourbon and drive, why does the cup holder perfectly fit a bottle? We're right down the street from the location too. We're 3 minutes away from the store, so we're definitely going to be there early. Should be quite a few people that are going to come down and meet up with us though, so we'll see if maybe there's a stop along the way we can make. As far as liquor stores, obviously none of them are open though, but maybe stop at a gas station or something. We'll see. Story of that juice. I'm not exactly sure the story. We'll have to read the back of the bottle to see if it gives us some story behind it. It's finished in port red wine, or red blended. Finished in the Prisoner red blend wine barrel, so it's finished in red wine. He was telling me it's kind of similar to the, like, if I had Rio, but Rio I thought was a little too sweet. He said this wasn't as sweet, so I still think we're gonna like this one, but it's definitely something different. Very dark too. Bonding over whiskey. If it's just sample bottles, man, we can deal with that later. But yeah, appreciate that. Gandy Rhodes in chat too. I saw that message. I'm trying to scroll back up so I don't miss anybody. Montana Chai. I do have the cooler today. We have a lot of stuff we're picking up. We're getting a lot of Eagle Rares and a couple other high-end bottles. Got Tyler in the chat too. So toilet wine finished whiskey. I mean, maybe. Maybe. $210 for that bottle. He was asking $230. We offered $220. He tried to split the difference, and we retracted. He came back and said he'd do $220, and then I said, yeah, I'll be at $210. And he negotiated with us, so we were able to pick that bottle up for $210. So not bad. Still very early over here. I'm not expecting anyone else to be here, but we'll see. Pulling in right now. Honestly, it's early enough. We might go see if we can find someplace that's open to stop in and get a snack, because I'm not seeing anyone in the parking lot that we're meeting just yet. We're still very early. Yeah, we picked the bottle up for $210 even. Pretty happy with that pickup. Einstein's bagels, we don't need that. It's too much. They have a UPS store over here too. Whole Foods. Probably just swing back around. I don't see anything that we need to get. I got a drink anyways. I just got to get it out of my bag from my work bag. Be squared away. Circle back out. Josh, what's going on? The amount of eagles we're getting ready to have is going to be crazy though, but we just gave a bottle back to my dad because my dad gave away his eagle rare from his office, so we're going to make sure we have a back stock of those, so if he has anyone else that seems like they want them, he can get them some eagle rare too. I don't know if you guys want to just sit around and wait. I mean, it's going to be a while. We can talk about a couple things like this prisoner share, but I think we might have to end the live stream just because it is so early. So it has this little, it's like a horseshoe with the HW for High West, and then on the back it's got like a little P. It's like almost like a stone that was pressed. On the back of the bottle it says that the act of painting is about one heart telling another heart where he found salvation. We got a distinctive blend of aged straight rye and straight bourbon whiskeys finished in prisoner red blend wine barrels to highlight the sophisticated notes of raspberry jam, toasted mahogany, creme brulee, black pepper, cherry cola, and French oak spice character. So that's the note on the back of it. I don't really see like a story about it though, so pretty cool though, pretty cool. Let's see what else we missed. Some canned herring. No bonding over whiskey, no. You're at your work desk, I'm sitting here all day. All right, stick around as long as the shirt comes off. I don't know if anyone else is going to want to see my shirt come off. They might call the cops and think I'm on some kind of drugs, or that I've already drank half the bottle even though it's still sealed. Yeah, look at the color on it too. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's got like a pretty dark red color. I mean, obviously the bottle itself has those bubbles in it because it's like hand blown glass. Run into your local store to see if they got anything. AC's like killing my eyes. Sorry guys, eyes are watering. Put the AC on the feet. Picked up 4 Eagle Rares and 2 Blantons for $300. Well, I'm getting 3 Eagle Rares and $10 for a $175 bottle. We're trading. Matter of fact, we'll talk about the deals. We've got a Midwinter's Night Dram. We're going to trade that. We're going to get 3 Eagle Rares and $10. You've got batch 18 Stag. We're giving this to Finney as he has one. And then we got someone that was looking for one of these. We'll see if he shows up today. We got a Russell's 13 batch 5 for $225 is what he's wanting to pay for it. So, and then we're gonna go pick up a bottle at this Goody because we do have an order placed. So we have another Eagle Rare and Blantons that we're gonna try to meet up with Jay over on Harwood. at that specs. That's the plan right now, so try to do that one. Bonding Over Whiskey said, yeah, RJ, the short barrel confirmed me to be a rye guy. I'm thinking of changing my name to Bonding Over Whiskey, the rye guy. You know what? That was from Matt from Whiskey Wisdom too, and Sean from Echoes and Eternity that pick. So you want to talk about doing a great pick and having an awesome bottle. I was super happy to be able to get one of those and to share it with people who weren't able to get one of those. Would I rather have canned herring or dehydrated beef liver? Neither. I'd rather just starve and die. That guy does not want the Russell's 13. He said sell it to me. Well, we'll see if he shows up today. We sent another message to see if he'd confirm, but he didn't really respond. I mean, the right bottle, the right track record, like the Prisoner Sure, we've never had that before. I feel like 210 is not much more than MSRP, and it's on the low end of secondary. So I mean, I would have paid that much anyways if I wanted to try it. So never be able to do a barrel pick. Also, I hate that flavor of Monster Zero, the Ultra Ruby. You know, they're out of a lot of the regular ones we get, or I get, I should say, because I go into the same specs and I always buy to build points. I'll tell you right now, Josh, if that Russell's 13 guy doesn't come through today, I'm not even sweating it. It's a bottle that I'll probably just open up and drink. Like, if you really want it, and he doesn't take it, I can get it to you, Josh. But at the end of the day, like, it's a good bottle. I was just trying to offset some other stuff because we got a Heaven Hill 18 on the way, so I wasn't drinking and driving, officer. I was just nosing it. Yeah, I don't know if that would fly. The bottle's open. You're over here smelling the whiskey. Yeah, we got the cooler with us though, so we can secure some bottles in there. We got some ice packs because it is going to get up to 100 degrees. The higher end stuff that we're picking up today, like the Prisoner Share, well, that'll be bagged and it'll come inside just so we don't even have to worry about it popping. But the Eagle Rares, I mean, shit happens, but we hope that with the cooler and the ice packs, it'll stay insulated enough that we'll be all right. If you want to drink it, then keep it. If you want to offload it, I am here. Perfect. Yeah, Tora, we got a Heaven Hill 18 on the way. It's supposed to be delivered tomorrow. Tomorrow is when it's supposed to be coming, so we're gonna be there for that one. I'm gonna go see some friends and family tomorrow too. It looks like gonna take the day off, so it'll be good though. It'll be good. We're just gonna wait around now for everyone else. I'm gonna flip the camera around because it's probably gonna freeze up for me in a second. I'm gonna see who all's messaged me just to make sure we're squared. All right, got that transaction complete. Anyone try the K-Luke 9? I think I have. I think I had a sample from Mr. Dave Vogelsang. How much did you pay for the Heaven Hill 18? I did see one for $800. I paid $530 and it will be dropped off at my doorstep. Your favorite's the purple and the white, the rose as well. You know, I like the older ones that they have. They still make them, but you have to like order them online. They have a black one that's like cherry flavored, and they have a light blue one that's pretty good too. Yeah, nice find. We're on some national groups on Facebook, so pretty well respected lady in the community. She's in at least two giant national groups with hundreds of confirmed transactions. So I'm not really worried about having any issues there. Tracking shows it'll be here tomorrow, so that's kind of why we're taking off tomorrow too. Not something I want to leave outside, not just because of the value, but because of the temperatures can be over 100 degrees tomorrow as well. And you know, I've had a track record with a couple bottles before, We had the Blanton straight from the barrel and that Green River foolproof where the corks essentially popped. So we didn't lose anything. It cracked the seal and raised the cork up on both bottles. So Bourbon Baller Lee says, good luck on your run today. Well, we already got the prisoner share, so we got one down. We're just hoping that this Goody Goody confirms our order for our mobile pickup so we can grab that bottle. We'll disclose that bottle when we have it in hand, because I don't want to disappoint myself or you guys if it doesn't happen, but we'll see. Bonnie Whiskey says the rehab teas are also very good. Green tea is my favorite. Grew up on Arizona, so yeah, no shocker there. The rehabs, I think that's what Riley likes to drink. I don't care for them. If I'm going to drink Monster, I try to get these 10 calories or less. I know the teas and I know the juice and the coffees, they're all like 150 to 300 calories depending on the offering, so we try to stay away from that. Jeff, I haven't talked to you in quite some time, sir. I know you pop in and out of the Discord, but never when I'm there, so good to see you, brother. You can be happy to hear that we're getting a minimum of 4 Eagle Rares today, maybe even 5 Eagle Rares today. Crack the windows, that way we're not leaving the truck running all that time, because it'll be a long time to idle. I don't like idling that long. Trying to get this new restaurant open by tomorrow. Where's the new restaurant at that you're opening up? Yeah, I mean, the fake sugar is definitely as bad. I'm not doubting that by any means. In fact, I've seen it actually be more impactful, but try to stay lower calorie at least. Eagle Rare ain't that great. I mean, you can say that to all the Eagles in the chat. I mean, there's definitely better bottles, but for a 10-year whiskey for under $50 out the door, it's a pretty good bottle for what it is. I mean, there's definitely better bottles. I have several bottles that, and matter of fact, I almost never drink Eagle Rare or find myself going to Eagle Rare. So, Bourbon Riders heading out to find some tasty juice. Cheers, RJ. Yeah, we got some stuff coming in. We're gonna have at least 4 Eagle Rares. We're gonna have a Blantons. We're gonna have a prisoner share that we already picked up. We have a bottle for pickup here. So as long as everything squares away, we'll have a lot of bottles. Opening up a new one in the airport. Okay. I'll take an Eagle for the wife. I mean, I'll be getting them. So if you need one, we'll have them. You ever see the unbent bottled in bond? Weeded before? I have. I've seen the unbent series. Matter of fact, the unbent, that's the series that I was talking about, where there's a guy that used to be a supervisor for where I work, and he left, and that's his distillery. He actually runs that distillery, so I think they contract a lot of the whiskey from another. I think it's from MGP. I think at the corner of Eagle Lane and Eagle Parkway. Don't ever talk about the Eagle. Just bought a little book, 2017, first chapter. Ooh, how much did that one run you? Now that you said little book, though, now we have to spoil what we're supposed to be picking up today, because you basically hit it on the head. We're supposed to be getting another little book 8, but at a really, really good price. So we'll see if they confirm our order. $150 for a little book 8 out the door. You can't really beat that. It was like $149.37, I think. Shun the non-believers should. I mean, there is better stuff than Eagle Rare for sure, but it's a good bottle. Sister-in-law lives in Kentucky, is coming next week to visit. Gave her a long list of stuff to get me that I can't get in Michigan. Hashtag FCF Frontier 12-year rye or Barrel Dovetail Gray. I don't know, Tyler. Gonna sell it or trade it off? Oh, the Eagle Rares? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, you're gonna sell or trade off the little book? Is that what you're saying? Eagle. Good for him. Out at sea about doing a barrel pick with him if you two were friends. I don't know him. I just know of him. One of my coworkers knows I'm into whiskey, and he was telling me the story about him, so. Eagle is the only bourbon. That is not true. Pappy 27.5, your Weller Special Reserve, or your Willet Yellow Top, your Mellow Corn, Jeff. You heard Little Booker's isn't great. Any truth? I mean, it depends on the batch. I mean, I think Little Book Chapter 7, if you want bourbon, if you want rye, that Little Book 8 is exceptional. I would buy as many as I could, honestly. The only reason why I traded the Little Book 8 the other day in the transaction, because I have one that's open that's like probably about half full, and I'm supposed to get another one a day. The only reason why I traded the one I had is because I got something that was way crazier, way harder to get. Eagle Rare makes an excellent bourbon chicken marinade. You'll find a GTS on the shelf for retail. You know what? I'm hoping that Specs just sends me a freaking email or a phone call to come pick up my bottle this year. We've spent quite a bit of money at Specs. I got a mom and pop store that looks out for me too, so we probably have 2 stores that we might be able to get a BTAC bottle from. But I'm not too hopeful this year. But I have at least 2 chances. So Jeff said we might have a chance. Probably not this year, but we might have a chance of BTAC very soon too. Yeah, Jeff, pick up those barrels. I'm curious on which one they're going to be. If it's one of those gold labels, the first thing we're doing is opening that up, and I will make sure that everybody that's around me gets to try that. Get something you actually want. Yeah, I mean, that's all about it. That's a lot of the reason why I trade too. No K-Loop 9 fans? I'm not for the price. I tried the sample. I thought it would have been like a $70, $80 bottle. When I found out the price, I was like, ooh, I don't know if I can do that for that bottle. That just didn't hit that flavor. Yeah, if you could get batch 7 or batch 8, if you like ryes, batch 8 is exceptional. So be back in 10 when the store's open. Gotta do exercise. That exercise, you know me. Gotta harden my chest up. You think we'll get BTAC this year, or do you think it'll be next year, Jeff? Having too many Eagles, I mean, I like giving them away as gifts. I think they make excellent gifts. I also like E.H. Taylor small batch for gifts as well. I did see that Tore Up Only Drams has these raffles. Eagle Rare 17 is next. I never win though, like Rusty says. I think you gotta like support them to get entries or something like that. So we didn't sign up for any of those, but pretty interesting. Never have enough Eagles. No such thing. Probably next year. That's what I was thinking, Jeff. I didn't think it would be this year, but obviously there's always a chance. We still got 32 minutes, guys. I'm hoping at least somebody pulls into the parking lot soon that we're meeting up with to try to get some of this stuff done before open. I told them that I'd be here early, so we'll see. What am I looking to find today? Well, we kind of spoiled it a little bit earlier because Arms was talking about a Little Book Chapter 1. Little Book Chapter 8, we have a mobile order. We're hoping to confirm that so we can pick that up. We put it in last night at 12:01, so technically this morning. And if they confirm it, it was under $150 for Little Book 8, which is better than Specs, better than Total Wine, and better than Applejacks for pricing. So I'm pretty happy about that. We paid about $175 for the one at Applejacks. We paid $158, $159 at Specs. And then I think Total Wine, we actually skipped out on it because it was too high. It was like $179.99 or something like that. I can't remember. So we did actually pass on one just because of the price. So we also got that prisoner shirt that we picked up, CJ. That's the High West prisoner shirt batch 2 for $210. We're going to do a trade with a Midwinter's Night Dram. We're going to get 3 Eagle Rares and a little bit of cash on the side for that bottle. So that'll be 3 Eagle Rares. I got to go pay Jay back. Jay was out and about. WB Liquors dropped some Blantons and some Eagle Rare yesterday, so he got one of each for me. So probably going to give that Blantons away. If not, give at least an Eagle Rare away. Got my buddy's birthday tomorrow. We're going to try to drive up and see him and drop that off before I go see and spend time with family. So tomorrow will be a long day of driving for me, to say the least. Jesus, what's going on? Has about 100 bottles of Eagle Rare on Wednesday. Oh my goodness, that's a lot. Paul, what's going on? Paul picked up some stuff the other day too. He got, what was it, the Balcones Catalina, and you said you liked that one. I've seen that one several times. It's a taller bottle than the regular Balcones bottles too. I never picked it up just due to the price. Still Austin Rye is amazing. Got some from Texas. Still Austin's been hit or miss for me. I have a bottle that's probably the worst bottle I've ever purchased in my life. That was Still Austin. It was a single barrel. It's cask strength. It was a total wine pick. And it has to be one of the most horrendous bottles I've ever had. That being said, I've had their blue corn and their red corn bottled and bond. Those were both good. Their high rye was also pretty good. So some of the Still Austin stuff isn't bad, but I've had a lot more worse than good from them. Eagles becoming too common in a few months. You know, Buffalo Trace is starting to sit on the shelf more here, and so is Weller Special Reserve. I'm wondering if Eagle Rare will get pushed out enough to where they'll start letting it sit on the shelves here too. Still Austin, like Austin, liberal and trash. We were told by one of the guys that we're supposed to be meeting up with about 2 of the limited releases from Still Austin. There's like an oat or weeded. We were talking about that one. There was also another one. It's Monster Mash, I think. That's like one of their other limited offerings. I wouldn't be opposed to trying to find one of those and picking that up. Sazerac upped the output due to the demand and it's tapering. So yeah, if they can push enough Eagle Rare out to where everybody has a bottle, I'd be happy, because then maybe there'll be more on the shelf to where I don't have to, you know, buy it every time I see it. Another DJ from the area. Niku! Don't make me go over there, Mark. Don't make me do it. I'll never let it sit on the shelf. I'm grabbing all the Eagles. You know, if there were so many that I always had one and it was always available, I wouldn't feel like I had to buy one every time I saw one. Eagle Rare store picks incoming here, so yeah. Yeah, I mean, the store picks are definitely worth it, for sure. Sorry, my keys are all like jacked up and tangled up. There we go. You know what? When it comes to allocated bottles, it comes and goes in waves based off releases and shipments, but for the most part, the summers is not very good here, but the early quarter and the last quarter, so about half the year, there's always stuff to find and have. So Eagle Rare being abundant would be really awesome though. Naval Base Exchange and had Eagle Rare for 30 bucks tax free. That's a hell of a deal. Yes sir, Jeff. Yes sir. You have bottle stuff in the closet. I only have some of the stuff in the closet as I'm trying to keep them out of sight, out of mind as we prepare for some future giveaways. Man, it's getting hot. I'm gonna have to put the AC back on. You said most stuff is saved up for Black Friday sales here. Man, that's such a shame that they do that. Pablo, what's going on? The only Evan Williams we're looking for is those single barrel vintages. Regular Evan Williams we could pass on. Eagle Rare showing up in mid-Michigan lately for 50 bucks. You know, Eagle Rare's been going up in price way more than I'd like to admit. I mean, I think $50 is the threshold. Once it gets above 50 after taxes, I don't think it's worth it. A lot of people say, you know, $10 per year of age, so you say 10 years should be worth 100 bucks, but I don't think Eagle Rare is a $100 bottle. I just don't. Not at 90 proof. Maybe if they went back to the old proof at 101 proof, maybe then. And only maybe then. I should autograph those 107s for the giveaway. 1 out of 10. I could. I'll need to get like an actual like permanent marker and seal it in and make sure it holds up and doesn't wipe off. Got Eagle Range for $80 in Arlington, Texas. Pablo, we didn't pay $80 and we picked them up in Arlington. We picked one up the other day for under 50. It was $47 out the door, or something like that. 48 bucks out the door. Going to the wrong stores, man. You gotta go to the box stores. WB Liquors over by Costco, they dropped their Eagle Rare yesterday. Because I'm in Arlington. I'm not in Arlington right now, but that's where that's my hunting grounds. Metallic Sharpie works perfect. Okay. I saw Eagle Rare store picks for like 90 bucks before, and even 110 bucks, and I think that's ridiculous. Maybe if it was a 1.75, but a 750, I'm like, that's ridiculous. We got 25 more minutes till the store opens up. We have not received any more messages, but we do have some people that are pulling up and coming to park beside us and around us. The truck that pulled up beside me, that's got an employee in it. The other truck, I'm not sure, so we'll see. You cap your Eagle Rare at 48.10, which is out the door with tax here. Yeah, my cap would be $50 even. Yeah, Buffalo Trace is everywhere for $24.99 to $26.99. It's like the going rate at most of the stores around me, Thomas. And then Weller Special Reserve is like $26.99 to $29.99, and then you got the big handles that are like $46 to $49.99. You know, my very first Eagle Rare store pick, we did pay something like that. We paid, I want to say we paid $90 for our first store pick. We overpaid, and we will never do that again once we learned about pricing. Tater Dom. You got yours from Liquor Empire off of Harris Road. I know exactly where that's at. That's by my house. That guy is ridiculously overpriced. A lot of their stuff is point system based. I would not recommend shopping there based off their system, and I've tried to have conversations with them. They don't really want to make deals. I would avoid Liquor Empire. If you want a smaller mom and pop store that's close by, the last Saturday of the month is when they do their allocation drawing. Juno's Liquor off of Cooper. If you want to drive to Forest Hill, there's a spot over there we can get you in touch with. That I found some stuff that's a pretty reasonable price. Otherwise, just stick to the big box stores. Total Wine, Specs, and WB. Total Wine and Specs would be your better bet for Eagle Rare. Wednesdays for Specs and Fridays for Specs. Tuesday and Friday for Total Wine. But yeah, I wouldn't shop at that Liquor Empire. I've tried. I have. I've tried to have conversations with the owner as well. The stuff like buying the point system, it's cool. Even if it's your neighborhood liquor store, it's pretty brutal. Only place I saw it at the time. Yeah, there's a couple more mom and pop stores that are around, but most of them, they're pretty rough. The Specs over on Raglan's, Pablo, there's a Liquor Depot, or sorry, not Liquor Depot, Liquor Outpost. Liquor Outpost, that store, they keep some of the stuff in the back. Sometimes I'll put the Eagle Rare up front, but they have way better pricing too. They're not MSRP, but they're like $5-10 higher, but much more affordable. So if you are going to shop mom and pop and you want to support mom and pop, Juno's Liquor is veteran owned, so you support your veterans. And then if you want a mom and pop store that doesn't price gouge like that, the Liquor Outpost is another one that's pretty good. That's over off of Raglan Road and Debbie Lane. So it's Debbie Lane, 360 Raglan. On the Debbie Lane side is the Liquor Outpost, and then on the other side is the Raglan store, which turns into Grand Prairie. So a couple stores that are in the vicinity of where you were hunting that you can go to that are mom and pops. Otherwise, Specs on Cooper, Total Wine off of was that 20 and Matlock, and then the WB Liquors off of Matlock. So hopefully they can help you from overpaying. If you do have Discord and you want to get in touch, you should definitely try joining the Discord. I can get you some more information, especially about secondary pricing. So at least you'll never overpay, because you'll know, like, hey, what a secondary price is. And then B, if you do want the bottle that bad, if you're going to pay secondary prices, you might as well buy it from somebody else instead of buying it from supporting that store that continues to sell it for that price. Blends is even going down here from $149 to $99. Yeah, $99.99 is pretty tough. That's a mom and pop store. That's about the most I'd ever pay. It's $108.24 out the door. The cheapest we ever paid was like about $70 and some change. We got that lotto from Juno's. We got the raffle ticket. We got selected, so it was like $70 and some change. So yeah, Pablo, if you have Discord, it's not in this description because we don't have this fully posted yet. This is live. It'll end. It'll be removed. We got to add everything to it, and then we'll repost it. But if you go to my channel, some of my previous live streams, they should have a link for a Discord. If they're not working, you can still comment on there, and we'll try to do what we can to get you invited, whether that's via email or not. I can post my email, so that way you can email me, and we can get you a Discord invite, and then I can keep you up to date and in the loop. And maybe you can meet up with us and do a hunt, because I have a pretty big group that we run around here where we're all hunting, so we'll definitely be finding some allocated whiskey if you're looking for anything in particular. 2 quick stories, Junos. I got a Weller 12-year from the raffle, and okay, I'll check your channel out. Yeah, that's perfect then. So you do know about Junos. You were able to get a Weller 12, so that's awesome. So you probably have seen me before. I don't go to Junos every Saturday that they do their drop, just because I have to work on Saturdays, but some of them I've been off for and I've been able to go, so that's awesome that you are aware of Junos. Specs even beats Total Wine. It does. If you can get the right prices at Specs, Specs is the way to go. I'm going to switch the camera around. I'm probably going to tab out, so it's going to pause for a second. I want to make sure Finney's in the area. We can meet up with him real quick. Give me one moment, guys. We're available to meet up with him. We're letting him know what we're in and that we're here. He's probably driving, so he's probably not watching the live stream. Some of you guys, I know you're able to watch. But he just pulled up to our right. Okay, so he's chilling beside us. I guess we'll pop out and we'll go say hi to him. Ooh, Pablo, you got lucky that if he sold you the stag for MSRP, they told me that was point system only and they would not do anything to help me out on that one. So we were trying. They would not sell it to us. What up? How you doing?
Not too bad. How about you?
Good. Let me get that stag for you.
Yeah.
My last stag. Trying to get away from some of this Buffalo Trace.
Yeah. Well, here, that might help you get a little away from it.
Ooh, 13 Colony Rye.
Yeah.
A store pick too.
Yeah, it's that same one from Riley.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I got 2 other people I'm supposed to be meeting up here.
Oh yeah.
Got a Midwinter's Night Dram. I'm trading for some Eagle Rares, and then Russell's 13 that someone's picking up for cash. And then I was able to order online last night. They have Little Book Chapter 8 for $137.99.
That's a good price.
So it's like $149.37 I think out the door.
Isn't 150 MSRP?
Yeah.
That's what I paid at Bethany's, is 150.
Yeah, I paid 156 or 158 at Specs.
Yeah.
And then paid like 168, 169 at what was it? The Applejacks up in Denton. So, but I'm thinking if they have that online, they might put stuff out today.
Yeah.
So
we can check it out and see what they get. I'm gonna throw this in here real quick.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I brought a cooler today because I'm like, I gotta go to work after, and I got so much stuff I'm supposed to be picking up. This guy went to a Liquor Empire, Pablo, and they have that point system that they like lock all their allocated bottles behind.
Yeah.
He said there was a new guy there, and he sold him a stag for MSRP, and I was like, bro, that's locked behind the point system.
Without points?
Yeah. So you got lucky. You got the right guy.
I never find the right guy.
Not only that, he said, yeah, it was crazy. He was able to buy 2 of them. So he got 2.
They usually only sell you 1, even if you have the points for 2.
Yeah, Pablo said, went back, and he said the guy should have never sold me that, LOL. Yeah, no, there's no way that he should have got 2. That's crazy. I thought it was bad enough that he got 1 without the points. Now he's telling me he got 2.
I need to find places when they have new employees, apparently.
Yeah. You can go stand out there, see if anyone else lines up. I got a Midwinter's Night Dram though, that getting 3 Eagle Rares and $10 for it. So Riley's got access to those. So if you're looking for Midwinter's Night Dram, he found a store that's on the outskirts of town.
It's right there by me.
Is it?
Yeah.
I only picked it up because I'm not sure if Aaliyah, Jeff's wife, was gonna like the Midwinters. Or not the midwinters, but the little book. So I want to make sure I had a bottle that she did like, which is the midwinter. So I'm like, we'll see.
I like that little book, the chapter 8.
It's delicious. That's why I'm like, when I got the link to try to buy one online, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm buying another one.
Mm-hmm.
I've already gone through like half a bottle.
They had the little book online?
On this website over here. They only had 6 bottles, so you can see if you can order it. They never confirmed my order yet though, so. Never found a stag yet, 2 of them. Yeah, I found 1 at Specs off of Harwood at MSRP, Thomas, but that's the only time I've ever paid MSRP.
We got lucky yesterday at Specs Lakeworth when I met up with Riley for that rye.
Yeah.
They had 2 of the grain to glass ryes left.
They had 3 at the one on Raglan, but I didn't pick one up because I'm having to go up to work right after. It's just a pain to carry all that stuff. Today, that's why I brought the big cooler. I'll bring the high value, the expensive shit like the prisoner share I just picked up. I'll bring that inside. But Eagle Rare, it's like, I'm not going to be happy if it pops, but it's like not as big of a deal. Yeah, I kind of thought that was you beside me when you had pulled up, but I'm like, yeah, I haven't got any messages from anybody. I'm not even sure if the guy's going to show up that's coming for the Russell's 13 either. Josh was saying if he doesn't come and I want to still move the bottle, he would buy it. I'm like, bro, if this guy doesn't come for the Russell's 13, I am not crying about it. I will open that bottle and drink it.
Yeah, it still shows you can add to cart. It still shows 6 in stock.
So they haven't confirmed any orders then?
Yeah.
I think Will ordered one as well.
I've never seen them just have it on the website though.
Neither have I. That's why I went ahead and placed the order and hope that it goes through. Yeah, we are in the same area, Pablo, so that works out. That's awesome. Definitely have to stay in touch, help you guys hunt and find stuff. Freeze half full plastic water bottles for the cooler and add salt. I've got like 3 big ice packs in there. It should keep it a lower ambient temperature than inside the truck whenever it hits over 100 degrees, because the truck will probably get up to like 115, 120. I don't know if you saw the little YouTube shorts I posted. I had a straight from the barrel and a green.
The thing was all the way out.
It cracked the wax all the way and it rose it up about like a 1/4 inch. And then I had the Green River Full Proof I got from Tyler. It was a single barrel Full Proof.
Held on by the
plastic. Yeah, that's the only thing keeping the cork on. I'm like, oh my god, that would have shot. And that would have been all over the truck. As the world burns. When do they open? They open at 10. We got 12 more minutes, so we're waiting on Mr. Mom. Good to see you. So whenever they open, we'll see if they drop. I have a feeling since they put the little book on their website to order for pickup, that they might actually put stuff out today, if that's legit. We didn't see anything else on the website, but I'd be pretty happy with that. Mark Duffy said he had a Blantons that did that. He lost about half the bottle. We had someone that just picked up a 2024 Shanks that was in Discord the other day that he lost half the bottle.
From being in the car?
See, I'd be pissed because you lose half the bottle, but then also, like, now your vehicle smells like whiskey.
True.
If you get pulled over, it's like they're going to automatically think you've been drinking. They're going to think you have an open container, and you're over here like, hey, man, like, I left the bottle out in the sun. Got hot, it popped. I'm like, I'm pissed that I lost half a bottle. Now you're going to drag me out of the car and try to search me and look for open containers. I'm like, it's just not a good day for any of us. My truck reeks of whiskey. Like, oh, Mark Duffy said Bruzel did that with the Blantons. Oh, he said wear a clown. I thought Mark Duffy said that. He said wear a clown lost half his bottle. Yeah, he's talking about Bruzel. That's funny. Torup, I might have the ability to do that with that website too. He's talking about the windshield reflectors. I think I could do custom ones. He said I should do a Weller one.
Yeah.
I'm surprised these guys wanted me to stay live the entire time. I was like, I'm going to be sitting in a parking lot for like 40 minutes. I don't know if I can entertain that long. Thunderclap. Yes, sir. Ross, was it you that lost the Shanks, if I remember correctly? Or half the Shanks? I don't know when we're going to get those. I thought on the calendar what they weren't supposed to drop till like next month, but Bomber's 2024s and Shanks are already dropping in other states.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything about them around here.
All right, we got someone that's here, guys, so bear with me. We're gonna go make sure we meet up with them. Go meet up with this guy real quick. All right, guys, let's go meet up with him. What up? What I agreed to with you, was it the Russells?
Yeah.
Like, I have so many people I'm meeting up
Really?
with today. I have like 4 people.
What else you getting today?
I'm moving a bunch of stuff, so I picked up a High West prisoner share. Whoops, that's the lock button.
Zelle, Cash App, or anything?
You got Venmo?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do Venmo.
Sure.
Yeah, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna type in my Venmo on this guy's phone since we're live streaming. Got a YouTube channel, so I'll type it in real fast.
Gotcha. I got 100 cash too, if that works.
Yeah, I mean, whatever works for you, man. I don't want to. That's me right there.
100.
Yep. Say goodbye to the Russell's 13, guys. Batch 5 down the drain. It's a good bottle. I won it in a duck race. I paid $28 for my spot.
You want it in a duck race?
Yeah.
Like you were racing duck?
Like a gamble. They have like a gambling website.
Oh, what's the last word?
5741.
There you go.
And we're back. Just waiting on one more person now. We got a Midwinter's Night Dram that we're gonna get some Eagle Rares from. Oh,
Gets hot real quick in the sun.
yeah, yeah. And then wearing black
Yeah.
doesn't help. It's absorbs heat. Yeah, Ryan, he doesn't know. He's like you were racing actual ducks?
We can make that happen.
That would be funny. We do like little turtles, put turtles on the line too, and see which turtle gets there the fastest.
I used to train dogs, and we have a bunch of ducks there for retriever training. We used to do what we called duck poop bingo. You take a bingo card and put all your numbers. You buy a number, and then you put the duck in the pin wherever he poops first. That's your winner.
Everybody's saying goodbye to the Russell's 13. I do have rubber mats too, so that probably helps. So that makes sense, Ross, that you could just wash that off. But if it's spilled like on the seats or something, because I normally keep it in the back of one of the seats. Leave a mellow corn and a hoop tie as a Texas experiment. Oh my goodness, these guys are great. Mark Duffy said he'll take an RJ's nipples deflector for the windshield visor.
The windshield deflector.
Oh my goodness. That's goofy. Goofy. You like the Monster Race format? Yeah, we did that. We did the swimmers. What else I've done? I did crabs because Mr. Krabs is always freaking winning everything inside of our server. That guy gambles a lot though, so I mean obviously playing the odds and how many races he's in, it makes sense that he wins more than everyone else.
Hey, if it takes the heat off of me winning, I'm fine with him winning.
It was funny because when you had won the other day, I can't remember what it was, but they're making comments like, "Oh, we can just ship to the same person, and then we'll have you guys meet up to do the split."
Well, yeah, I was sitting there talking to him too, and it was like, I literally told him when we were talking about it beforehand, it was like, yeah, I mean, if you're doing 100 ducks, I mean, I'll buy some ducks. I could use another one of those ryes.
Yeah.
Hey friends,
Hello.
so my employee just let me know that y'all were selling bottles out here. Were y'all selling bottles out here?
I wasn't.
I had someone that I met up with.
But you were handing out bottles?
Yes, I had someone I had to meet up with in the parking lot.
Okay. I don't appreciate you doing that in front of my store. Per TABC, I mean, that's a huge red flag. I'm going to go ahead and ask y'all not to come to my store today. Y'all can leave for the day. I don't even have anything in there for y'all, so.
I have a mobile pickup order.
For what? I'll just cancel it.
I'll cancel it on my own then.
That's fine.
Okay.
What's the name?
I'll cancel it. You'll see it.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
That's good. Alright, y'all have a good one.
The employee was in the blue truck beside me, and she said something. Well, we got kicked out of another store. Well, I guess I still gotta wait for this other dude to meet up too, and I still have another bottle to do. So, well, I'm gonna go to the specs on Harwood eventually, so
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't have done it right next to an employee vehicle, but it is what it is.
That's what it is. I wasn't probably going to be buying the little book anyways since I just got it.
Yeah. This might be the guy for the midwinters, maybe. Who knows? I gotta find out who's here for the midwinters. Well, good to meet you.
Yeah,
Obviously,
you too, man.
they don't like me.
What's up, man? I'm Brian.
Hey, Brian. I just got kicked out before I could even get in the store because we were doing stuff in the parking lot and they saw me. So,
Okay.
do you want to just pull around the corner so
Yeah.
we don't piss them off
Sure.
too much?
That works, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, Thomas, to be fair though, I mean, the business we're conducting, it's not the best. But you guys saw it on live, so we're gonna just pull around over here real quick. They want to see us leave because we did it in front of their parking lot, so. Alright guys, bear with me. I had a buddy that just lives around the corner, so I went to pick it up from him. And I paid secondary. I got it for $210. Try that one soon. Well, bear with me. We're gonna try to cancel this mobile order real quick. Well, it doesn't look like we can Well, it doesn't look like we can cancel that order right now, so I'm not sure what's going on. But it hasn't been confirmed either, so not a big deal. Let's go to the specs over on Harwood, I guess. Actually, there's another Goody. We'll just go to the other Goody real quick. It's only 10 o'clock. There's another Goody we can go to. I guess that's true, Tater. We can cancel it later. Oh, we're going to go to the other Goody. There's another specs over there too, but we're just going to go to Goody. And then we're going to go to the specs over on Harwood to meet up with Jay. If I can get my GPS to work. Bear with me. Goody, Bedford. Trying to get it to confirm. There we go. Bonding over whiskey, that'd be debatable. Mr. Mom, what's going on? First thing in the morning, yeah. I'm surprised she even came outside. Start posting my pictures. Maybe we'll get famous, man. Who knows? The problem is I'm wearing like the same stuff when I go to work, so I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll be in different clothes tomorrow and go pick it up. We'll see. I think that's the manager of the store, CJ, so I don't know if that's going to work, but they haven't confirmed my order anyway, so they said they didn't get anything, so I think that's funny. It's C-word Friday. I mean, they don't want that kind of business in front of their parking lot. I get it. I'm not going to sit here and have any bad blood towards her. The truck that was beside us had like this employee and her mom in the vehicle. I guess her mom was dropping her off. Wear a button-up Hawaiian shirt. I feel like that might draw more attention. Not the first time we've been asked to leave, right? Total Wine, Euless, am I right? Whenever we get to the parking lot, we're going to have to secure this one bottle that keeps moving around, even though it's in a box. We'll have to secure everything whenever we put it in the cooler, but it's alright. Get another Blantons and another Eagle Bear too in another parking lot, but I doubt they'll ask me to leave. Probably should have done it more covert. You said it's happened to you a few times, Thomas? It's alright. It is what it is. Matt from Whiskey Wisdom, I hope he watches this because this is what he wanted to see, and now he sees what happens when you do this. If not, he'll have to catch it on the replay. As Matt Compton, what's going on? Well, we would have been at our first store already, but we were asked to leave, so we're gonna go to another store. I think we're gonna skip that one specs because we never get anything there, but I think we will go into Goody Goody. I just think it's funny. She's like, we don't have anything anyways. I'm like, okay, well, if you didn't have anything anyways, that's why I'm doing stuff in the parking lot. Yeah, it's pretty common that people drink in the parking lot, actually, especially at the allocated drops. Even though they say no, people do it anyways. Got 9 bottles getting picked up from the Cedar Hill Total Wine. What are you getting, Mr. Mom? That's a lot. What 9 bottles did you find that you needed or wanted? Anything in the mobile order that we really needed? I mean, there was another Little Book Chapter 8, but that order never got confirmed anyways. Probably just let it sit and see if it fills, because it probably won't fill today anyways. They said they didn't get anything, so they should just cancel it, I would think. Then I don't have to deal with them, you know, trying to do anything weird. Trying to ban me from the store before I even get in there. It's not like it's their parking lot anyways. That's a big shared parking lot. They got a gym right there and a whole bunch of other businesses, so it is what it is. I would have been happy to pick up another Little Book 8 though, but I don't know if they actually had them. I mean, they said they didn't have anything. They haven't confirmed our orders yet, so. It's because it's ordered underneath my name. They need my driver's license to pick it up, so that's not going to happen. My wife doesn't pick up bottles for me anyways. Not on this side of town. This is pretty far for us. Early enough, guys. We'll run into this other specs as well. We'll do specs and Goody Goody, and then we'll go to the last specs. That last specs we're going to meet up with Jay anyways, so we'll hit both. We're already over here. Might as well look. Tater Dome with the $4.99 super chat. Happy Friday, RJ and everyone. That $4.99 might be my cancellation fee. I don't know if they even do cancellation fees. I can't see them being able to do that since I never picked up. Maybe a restocking fee to have one of those. All right, let's go run inside. Ugh. I haven't been kicked out of a specs yet. Could always be a first. Hello. No, just look for allocated stuff. Didn't know if you guys got anything new in. I know your Buffalo Trace and Weller Special Reserve everybody's here for, but I try to find allocated stuff that's not Buffalo Trace. But
we have Fortaleza.
Do you? Was it on the other side, or did I miss it? In the case, did I not go far enough down? Don't have to convince me if you got one. I was blind. Yes, I will take one of those. $54.97, absolutely.
Yeah, that's pretty cheap. I like it.
I don't see it very often. Allocated tequila and trying to get it when it comes in is tough.
Enjoy.
Yes, sir.
Go to this question right here. You doing debit or cash?
Do debit.
951. What you live on?
YouTube.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I know you go live on YouTube.
Yeah, all the time. I come in here, but I don't normally buy anything because.
Yeah, this is the first time you actually
it's-
came up here.
Well, I got early times bottom bar one time, so I bought some before. I promise.
I wasn't here.
I know. I always come in. I always look, and I'm like, man, ain't nothing I need.
Where you get that thing from? I seen you come in with that thing for your hip. Then I think your phone goes on it.
Oh, I don't have that.
What? I could have sworn I seen you walking with something on and the phone.
I had a handheld thing before. It's called a gimbal. Yeah.
Like a selfie stick?
Yeah, kind of, but it's got like a 360 gyroscope, so it keeps the phone balanced, so it's not all like bubbling.
That's what it was. I was like, it was something you came in with. I said, what is that contraption?
Thank you so much. All right, guys, we did buy some today. Fortaleza Blanco. Mr. Mom says if they hit you back with the restock fee, have your bank contest it. So, that was their decision, not yours. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. I could do that. So we picked up a Fortaleza Blanco. Good thing he asked us. I did not see that. That was actually in the case on the end towards the top. I'll check when we get to Goody Goody. It's like right around the corner. I'll check then, Tater Dom. Are you looking for a particular one or just interested in what's coming out? Sorry about the AC if it's loud. It's freaking hot. Well, we did buy some today. Wasn't planning on it. Not planning on buying it that way, at least. All right, Tater Dom. Get ready to pull the parking lot up here, and then I'll check. Server an open thing? Yeah, anyone that checks out the YouTube channel is able to join. All right, let's check out that lot number for Mr. Tater Dom. Let's see what we got. 171B. Copy that, Tater Dom. 171 Bravo. Hello. Still got Buffalo Trace and Weller. Check the aisle. We gotta go check these Henry McKennas as well. I know Tyler sent us a note with the specific date that we're looking for somebody. Russell single barrel. No private barrel though. Moving quick, guys. Sorry. Places to be and people to see. Barrel on 2/25/14. That's not it. I know it was either a March or a May. Not a February. Texas still. Oops. Be there at 10:37, so we'll have to meet up with Jay. Let's go check the tequila in the back too, I guess. See what tequila they have in the back. Since Tater Dom's in chat. Between Tater Dom and Tora, we've been looking for more tequila lately. See if we can find that label too that we were looking for yesterday and see if they have a store pick of it. Now that we know what we're looking for, we can locate it easier. G4 Blanco. That's a Soro. I don't see it. Go slower this time, make sure I didn't miss it. I figured it's a common bottle, so we should at least see the bottle. I don't see why we wouldn't see at least the regular offering. They might not actually have it here, but we will check at the specs that we're getting ready to go to. Yeah, I guess it's a Tiny Dancer remix. Tater Dom Sip Some Ryan Tequila Sipper. Alright. We got one other specs we can look at too, but that place has very bad cell phone reception, so we'll probably cut the live there, meet up with Jay and get everything squared away. I'll try to wait for Jay too so we can get a picture of everything. Do like a tailgate haul or something. Ugh. Shoot a Star Trek captain's log, star's date. As you're walking through the sliding doors, make the little swoosh noise. That's funny. Let's see. Yes, boots. Alright, let's get back on the road and go to the last and final store. Well, we did buy a bottle we weren't planning on buying, and because they had one here, there's a chance that they'll have Fortaleza at the other store too, so might be picking up another tequila today. Whew, man, it's hot. I think because I have my GPS on, there's no temperature, no thermometer showing the temperature outside, but if I had to guess, it's probably already like 90 something degrees, 95 degrees. Usually sippers. I guess this live stream will make up for probably not going to be able to do one tomorrow with everything that's going on, but we'll see. Going to be busy. Definitely appreciate everybody tuning in. Like I said, we still got one more store that we'll try to go and see if we get something, but it's been a long one. We started early. Am I in Dayton? No, I'm in Texas. We're not in Ohio. We're in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex area of Texas. I'm currently headed towards the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport. There's a Specs on the southwest side off of Harwood. That's our next destination. We are 8 minutes out. How you doing, Clips? Said 88 feels like 95 according to Fox. Well, maybe that's why I said, you know, already in the 90s, probably around 95 because of the heat index. Yeah, we're getting ready to get onto the highway. Won't be on the highway for too long. Ooh. You're in a BMW driving like that? Oh, yeah, that's right. All BMW drivers are assholes. Tell me something I don't know. Came over right on top of us and was slow because they almost missed the entrance to the highway instead of, you know, doing the rational thing and doing it the safe way. Doing good. Good to hear, Clips. Good to hear. Will work for shade. Man, it's definitely brutal out here. I don't even think we've had the worst of our summer yet either. Most of our summers you'll have like consecutive days over 100 degrees, and that's just, it's horrendous. Oh, 6 minutes out. Like I said, headed to Specs on Hardwood. Gonna meet up with Mr. J. Kind of settle up with him. He picked up a Blantons and Eagle Rare for us at WB, so getting him taken care of. Taking the exit now. Got a couple more turns and a couple more lights. Which WB? The one in Arlington off of Matlock. They had dropped Eagle Rare and Blantons yesterday. Limit one bottle per person as far as like one of each. You can get one Eagle Rare, one Blantons. They probably had Buffalo Trace and Weller Special Reserve too, but I don't really look for those anymore, so I didn't really ask. Got a sample bottle too that we picked up, so we'll have to try that sample. It's a 13 Colony cash strength rye that Riley picked up when he was out in Florida. Got a sample of that to try now. Definitely want to try to get one for Tyler, but it looks like Tyler might have one or two already, so we need one for ourselves, is what it's going to sound like. Scored your first Weller 107 a week ago. Congrats, Mike. How much did you end up paying for it? My first 107 we overpaid for. We paid like $200 for it. That was before we even knew about secondary market and not getting ripped off. Yesterday you said the one in Plano, both of them were no's. They said in about a month. Man, that sucks. Mike G getting a 107 at MSRP. Congratulations, man. That's freaking awesome. At MSRP, that's a tough bottle to beat. Weller Foolproof's another one that if you can get that at MSRP, that's a tough one to beat. That's awesome, man. I have yet to see a 107 at MSRP or anywhere close to MSRP, so definitely jealous. I have 107s. I've bought several 107s, but they've all been at secondary. Most of them between, 90 and 110. Stepdad's going to Ohio next week. Hopefully he can find a 107 or a foolproof for me. I don't know how many times I get foolproofs, but 107s, if you're at the right place at the right time before opening, that's really the only way you're going to get 107 from what I've heard up in Ohio, is you got to be there before the store opens. At least 30 minutes to an hour before the store opens, too. Can't just go like 5 minutes till, because there's normally a line, apparently. Foolproof is a tough one to get for Weller, for sure. I don't think the distribution on it's too great, either. I've been wanting one for some time, so I'm probably going to get one. I say probably I will get one off of Riley. I'll settle up with Riley next time I see him. I got to get Riley some bottles, too. I got some stuff for him. Most of the Weller full proofs, I think most of them are store picks as well, because they have the Sazerac barrel selects. Checking Carswell base for Eagle Rare. Yeah, if you can get anything on base, I mean, anything like Larceny barrel proof for, $53 with no tax, or Booker's for $84.99, no tax. Anything on base, especially Carswell, if you can get it, because a lot of times their allocated stuff sold out. Really, really good deals. Other options you can do when it comes to Carswell is they have like the store picks, but they have like the Heroes editions, and they have like the special metals. You can get a lot of those too. A lot of single barrels. Yeah, I'm going to get a Weller Foolproof off of Riley. So Riley's local now. Riley moved from Florida. He's back in Texas. Going to start having some more bottle shares and hangouts. And not all of that will be broadcasted on YouTube, because I don't believe that, everything's about YouTube. A lot of it's going to be about, friends and family and hanging out and spending time with the people around you. But I do like showcasing some of it on YouTube when we can. But I don't want to be that guy that's always having a live stream the entire time. I feel like it takes some of the fun out of it. Eagle Rare is so easy to get near you. What's the price on the Eagle Rares MSRP for you as well? Because I have seen some states where they just have cases and cases and cases of Eagle Rare, and it seems like not a whole lot of people buy it, and it's all MSRP, which is awesome. But here, they'll get it at MSRP, but then it'll sell out. Normally sells out like same day, so if the store opens at 10 a.m. by like noon or 1 p.m. it's already gone. Well, we're getting ready to turn into the specs right here, but remember guys, this one, the cell phone reception is normally pretty bad, just like the last store where it kept disconnecting. We'll try, but if it doesn't stay connected, we will probably just cut the live, and I'll try to post everything we can in chat. There is an Andrews truck here, and there is quite a few cars here, so we'll see. Andrews is one of the distributors here for the allocated stuff, but I never had my hopes up, but we'll see. Jay's supposed to meet us up here too, so sell out in 2 days. That's still pretty good though. All right. Let's go check it out. Got one Powerade in the truck already, so I'll probably buy at least a Powerade and an energy drink for some more points. And maybe some Fortaleza, if they have any. The other store had some, so I don't see why this one wouldn't. Nothing new in the case. We actually drink tequila from time to time. I have an open Fortaleza Blanco already, but some of them make good trade bait for allocated bottles. Help us get into bottles that, you know, we can't otherwise find. Still got Knob Creek 12s here. Check the rye section real quick just to make sure we're not missing anything. Lots of 1792 foolproof. Matter of fact, it looks like they might have got more. Normally they keep the Fortaleza up front, but we'll go check the tequila aisle. No store pick. And a pen Joe says, can you grab me that bottle on the left? Thanks. All the bottles are on the left. No chartreuse. I don't know if they'll ever restock that. Couple mezcals down here too. Never see Detling out here. I think we're going to cut the live stream here because I know we're struggling to keep up with the service, but thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will definitely get this posted with a thumbnail with everything and a description so you guys can know what all we picked up today. But thank you guys again. Really appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys for the next one.